Okay, done a little bit more. I've been away most of this week, so I haven't done as much as I would have liked, but the top bar is now on. Looks very nice. You have to excuse these little cutouts. That was from the previous bar. It's on the same on the other side, unfortunately. I can't do much about it. What I might do is I might put something in here just to fill that gap up a little bit, but we'll see. I'm not too worried about it at the minute. But it's on there. Um, yep, pretty happy with that. Um, I've wired up all the individual circuits. I haven't wired the roof into the cab, if that makes any sense. So at the minute it's just sat on there. But I've got marker lights in the bar. I've also got the lights up on the top of the spoiler. They're not glued on at the minute. They're just sat there. To be fair, they're pretty good as they are, but I might glue them in. Just snug them in a bit. Why is it? I get so much pet hair everywhere. It's unbelievable. Yeah, so they look pretty cool. They look quite nice lit up. So that's one marker light circuit. I've then got marker lights in the spotlights, which they cause a little bit of confusion with the voltage. But at the minute, the test that you can see, that's on 9 volts. Of course, the truck doesn't run on that. It runs on 7.4. So I have to probably do a little bit more trial and error with the resistors on that one, but I'll get there eventually. Of course, we've got the white lights in the spotlights as well, and there's actually two. There's the ones in the middle here, those like horizontal strips, which look pretty cool when they light up against the marker lights. I've also got these spotlights, which give it an almost an angel eye effect. So yeah, got to wire those up into the truck as well. And I've also got the strobe lights set up, so I put a little clip up of them working with the 2 strobe lights in the low bar. So that all looked pretty cool. So I've still got to wire the roof up, but like with anything, this is starting to snowball a little bit, but I'll explain. I've got 2 beacons on the way from Ian IDW, the legend that he is, and they're going to go sort of here and here, 2 red ones. And I've also got an air conditioning pod on the way. I think it would look good on there. I'll put the sunroof back on and put it on top of the sunroof, but I'm not sure. If it doesn't look good, I will use that on a future project because I got something really cool in the pipeline. Hopefully collecting it in June. If not, it'll be July. So yeah, that stuff's on the way. I've also got, now this is the thing, talking to Ian, every time I talk to him, I get one or two things. I get an expensive idea or I get very helpful advice. And recently it's been the first. So I've got a new visor being made, which the new one I'm going to paint. So this one is going to be coming off soon. So it's being made by a good friend of mine. And also, I'm going to pinch the Alcoas that I bought for the crane truck. I'm going to put them on this. So, new wheels. I will obviously get more Alcoas in the future for the crane truck. I know that's why a lot of you are here. Thank you so much for being patient. That I'm hoping to start that again end of August. I'm collecting parts for it in June and July, and then I am painting the Wrecker in August. But I'm really hoping to start it again, the crane truck, at the end of August. So please, I'm so grateful for your patience on that. But yeah, I'm going to buy more wheels for that, and I'll pinch the ones that I've currently got, put them on this. And I think these are going to go on the 3 Series. So yeah. But other little things that I've done to this, I've replaced the gearbox. So I got rid of this stupid thing, because it's huge and you only use 1 gear, and even then it's not the best. So I took it out, and I actually brought a gearbox for the 3 Series because I'm buying loads of parts for that in a minute, but I pinched it and put it in this. So it's now got a Lasoo single speed 14:1 ratio, which is the same box I've got on my 770. I love that box. So that's in there now. It saves so much room. I don't think you can really see, but there's no massive motor and gearbox combo there now. It's just a big void of open space, which is great. So I can fill that up with wiring. The dashboard, it's always annoying me slightly. I apologise for my neighbour. The dash is always sat on a slight angle, So I've actually pinned it down now so it's level, purely because the steering wheel and column made it heavier on this end. So now I've got two little bits of aluminium coming down and they're gripping it under the floor, so they are properly pinning it down, which is much better. And I've also using the space under the bed now, so I cut a hole in the floor and I pushed all the wiring for the cab under the bed. So it just gives it a bit more room, because between the floor, which is just above these steps, and the chassis plate, there's a bit of room there, big void of space where all the wiring sits, and it used to be the wiring for both the cab and the chassis, which meant there was a lot of wiring in a very small amount of space, which it didn't like. In fact, the floor was buckling a little bit. So I've now obviously moved all the cab wiring into this area under the bed, so now there's a lot more space for the wiring for the chassis. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm thinking about moving the speaker. It's currently underneath, sort of right underneath here, facing down, which is okay for like keeping room for the interior, but it's bad because the sound quality is awful. I mean, well, not the quality, but the volume. It just goes straight out into the open world, and it just sounds, well, you can't hear it. So what I'm tempted to do is to remove the interior that goes up into the roof, or into the ceiling there, and put the speaker up there, because you don't ever see that. If this truck had opening doors, that's when you want to build an interior into the roof, because then it's very obvious. But that truck and my R series, they've just got a false ceiling straight above the door line about here, and the speakers are in the roofs and they sound so much better. So I'm thinking about doing the same and then just capping the ceiling off. And the other reason for that is I might have to take the roof off a second. I'll just show you. Now, don't laugh at my wiring. I've done the best I could, alright? But with all these sort of wires stuck onto the side here and here, it meant fitting it over this false ceiling thing that I built is very snug, and I don't like it. So I think I'm just going to remove this, and I'll basically move this ceiling piece right down here, and that'll give me a place to put the speaker right in the middle, and then it gives this lot a bit more breathing room. But you can see all the circuits. I've just put them at the back. This one here is exposed because I'm going to change the resistor. That's the marker lights in the spotlights that are running out 9 volt. They need to be tinkered with a little bit. I had to speak to Mirror about that because he said, oh yeah, they're a bit funny. And yes, they are. Also, the wires are freaking minuscule. Look at them. They're smaller than human hairs. It's ridiculous. That was a funny thing. Anyway, so that's all the wiring sorted for the roof bar. I just got to plumb it in now to the loom in this. Take that visor off, remove that interior piece, put the speaker up there, wait for my new visor, get the new beacons, possibly put the aircon pod on, and change the wheels. And we shouldn't be too far off then. So yeah, snowballing a little bit, but hey, I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a very nice truck when it's done. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm hoping actually to show you the free series soon. I'm waiting for a big box of parts to arrive, and then I'll be able to. I'll switch the wheels over as well, and I can show you that. But when that lot arrives, I'll do a video on that because that'll be pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Also, I got a sticker from Stickies, which is pretty cool. 114 doesn't no longer he no longer does business, so I took his sticker off, and then Ian sent me one. Ian from IDW and a different Ian from Stickies. Everyone's called Ian, I don't know why. But yeah, absolute legends. Everyone there, legends. So yeah, where is my bloody Riviera RC sticker, Glenn? Come on. Or did you say Devon Truck Show? I can't remember. But that's not far away, actually. It's only in May. Oh, God. Where's all the time going? Anyway, yeah, hopefully this will be done for Devon Truck Show. I bloody hope so. And anyway, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers.